Yo, what up? This KC, the Red Pill Alpha, back at you fellas again with this motherfucking heat. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin to the back of her motherfucking neck, locking her down, holding her down, submerging her down with this motherfucking game. Please believe it. Pimpin'. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Like with them thumbs, man. Share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell once again. As soon as I'm done with this shit, piping hot status, ear candy through your phone, through your ear, all game. You gonna get it. You got any comments, get at me at my Gmail, rellsfargo12@gmail.com. That's RELLSFARGO12@gmail.com. Or you can get at me at my YouTube. I'm all ears. You gave up on sisters just to find out that all these chicks are the same. Let's talk about this shit. We ain't gonna get too far into it, but let's talk about it. You grew up around a lot of sisters. You seen the attitude. You seen the anger. You seen the fighting. You know, you seen the aggression, the slick mouth, the smart mouth, the bad mouth, the filthy mouth. You know, you seen the impoverished part of them, to where they didn't have too much to offer. They ain't had too much coming in, you know, financially. Families didn't have nothing. Family may not have been structured around too much of nothing, just like yours may not have been structured too much around nothing, you know. We all come from, you know, crime-ridden areas or, you know, drug-ridden areas. You know, highest rate of teenage pregnancies. And, you know, we go through a lot of that. Parent pregnancy hood and all that shit is in our neighborhoods. We know that. If you conscious enough, you already know that we inherit all the negativity that comes around within the society. Now, that grows with that sister. A lot of them things grow with her. Some sisters come up out of that, you know, that impoverished mind state. They come up out of that by traveling, getting out of the neighborhood, seeking better opportunities when it comes to work, seeking a better living arrangement when it comes to moving in a better house or a much better, you know, environment. You know, the neighborhood is much safer. You know, she's not on the bus line no more. You know, she ain't catching cabs. She ain't catching, you know, in today's world, Ubers and Lyfts and all that. But back then, you know, we had the taxi cabs, yellow, white cabs and all that bullshit. Now, she got her new whip. She's doing good. Everything's cool. What ain't changed about her is her persona. You know, the person that she is hasn't changed about her. She's still ghetto. She's still ratchet. She still will fight you. You know, you laying up next to her, you sleeping with her, y'all snoring and shit. The next day, a bill come in the mail, you paying child support for the kid that's across the room. And y'all still listen. You know how it go with these sisters, man. Shit, what the fuck? But you want to escape that. You go and you get with a different race. You go get with a different woman. You know, the sisters ain't got too much submission. They ain't got too much intangibles. They not gonna submit. They not giving up too much of nothing. They bringing them to the table. That's what they got. They bringing them to the table. You'll hear that with these sisters a lot. Yeah, baby, what you got? What you got for me? You know, I could provide for you. I could look out for what you got for me, baby. What's in it for me? If we going further along this relationship, you got me. I'm bringing. This is what you got. I ain't good enough. You know what it is. She's only bringing her to the table. Now you deal with a different race. You may deal with a Caucasian. We all know 90 to 100% of the time, they not just talking about bringing them to the table. They got intangibles. They going to help you build. They going to help you succeed and get to that next level. We know that. Well, you got some that won't, you know, some that's a little harder than others. But most white women, most Latinos, Hispanics, you know, different ethnicity of women, they will help you build. They'll help you get to that next level. They help you do all these things. They will love you. They'll be submissive like a real man won't. You bringing in the money, she going to submit. She going to hold down the household. She going to hold down the children. She going to submit. She going to be there for you. She going to overlook the children's work. You know, she's going to help you, you know, succeed with your dreams. so you guys can bring in more money, accumulation of more finances. She's going to play her part in that position. Some of you guys don't know, some of you guys do know. A lot of them do play their part in that position. However, a lot of them, most of them, cannot identify with you emotionally. And most of them cannot identify with you intellectually. Why? Your bloodline, your hue, your natural hue. Y'all don't share that. So it's a chance that even though the sister, all the shit you put up with her, you can somewhat identify with her more than you can identify with them. And we all know that. So they're not looking at you like you're looking at the different races of women that you brothers is running to. And I'm speaking to you brothers. Yeah, you brothers. Y'all run into these different races of women. Let's speak on this shit. She cannot really identify with your sorrow. She cannot really identify with your pain. She cannot really identify, with your depression, your downfalls and things like that, more so like a sister, because y'all come up out of really the same environment. Maybe a different city, maybe a different ghetto, but it's the same shit. So you know what goes on. She knows what goes on. These other women can't identify with that. They know that you don't know, that you can't identify with them. They know that you don't know that. They know that they can't identify with you. You give them the world. You give them everything. You put them up on that pedestal because you feel she's a different race. This is a different voice I'm hearing. This is a different skin tone I'm feeling. It's different ass. Different, that motherfucker snappy's different. I'm banging it. The hair's long. Some of them like it aggressive. You can grab the hair. You can get it in the way you want to. You can talk to them the way you want to. You may get threesomes up out of them. You may do a lot of things that you may not get off with this sister the way you really want to with her. You may get this shit off with this other race, but you may not get it off with the sister. We know that. However, she still cannot identify with you. And the reason why I say she can't identify with you is because, once again, it's that bloodline. So when you go through what you go through, when you go through your hardships, when you go through your blackness, the shit you go through as us as African American men, when we try to how can I say this word? When we try to when we want to relieve our frustrations, relieve our pain, relieve our griefs. When we want to, basically relieve ourselves. That's the word. Yeah, we want to basically relieve ourselves in so many ways. A sister can identify with you more than the other race can. Definitely. She can identify with you more than the other race can. Oh, yeah. The other races more submitted. She'd submit a little bit more, but she'd cheat on you quicker too. Why? Because y'all don't share that same bloodline. She can't identify with your sorrow. She can't identify with how you feel about her. No. She only know that you glad to have her. So she know that you put her on the pedestal, so she gonna do your ass any kind of way. On the sneak tip and be sneaky about it. You gonna allow her to do it because you don't want to lose her. You gonna allow her to do all type of shit to you. You gonna allow her to come in the house late. Some of you fellas allowing her to fuck other men, and you know they doing it. You know they doing it. As long as she in here with me, I'm hitting it every night. As long as every time I call, she answer. Every time I text, she send that text back. I'm good with that. Because you want to be blind behind the shit that she's doing. Because she's beautiful to you. She's gorgeous. She's different than what you used to growing up seeing. So you allow her to do a lot of more shit. You allow her to do a lot more shit than the sister. She's more sneakier than the sister. Why? Because you guys does not share the same views on life. Y'all don't share the same input on life. So she can get that shit off quicker than the sister can get that shit off. You ain't gonna hear shit in her community about her doing you dirty like you would hear shit in your community about the sister doing you dirty. Or you gonna hear it fast in your community. She could be banging the motherfucker around the corner. She be banging the motherfucker 10 miles from y'all. But y'all all in the same, y'all on the same frequency, y'all on the same wavelength, you know? Y'all brothers, your sisters, y'all. You black. So it's gonna get out there. It's gonna get spread around more so than this over here gonna get spread around. You gonna have to bust this over here. You gonna have to catch her and her actions over here. Other races believe in definitely. And they do, I mean, deep down, they definitely believe in fucking around on you and you accepting that for what it is. Non-jealousy. Counselors, consultants, and shit like that have taught them. They've been raised like that. You know, going in and out of counseling, marriage and divorce counseling and all that old other shit. If he shows signs of jealousy, you supposed to allow this. If he shows signs of jealousy, you supposed to allow him to show signs of jealousy. Then you supposed to cut him off. You supposed to walk away. And he will overcome it. Then he'll come back to you guys and y'all be happily ever after again. Get the fuck out of here. You catch your motherfucking woman taking the next man's dick, some of you guys gonna blow her motherfucking head off. Turn around, blow your own motherfucking head off. I done seen shit like that. I got a motherfucker who killed himself. He smoked the bitch because she was cheating on him. A Latino chick. And this is a brother. He shot the bitch because she was cheating on him. She didn't even die. He killed himself though. Ain't that crazy? Wow. It ain't funny, but shit, at the same time, it's kind of funny. How did you shoot her because you caught her cheating on you? Fucking with another Latino dude. You caught this. You didn't hear about none of this. You didn't know this was going on. She was fucking with this dude for like 6-7 years straight on him. He been with this girl for 10 years. She's fucking with this dude damn near that 10 years. He didn't know. They don't share the same views. They don't share the same friendship with people. They don't run in the same circles. So she got it all more quicker. Yeah, she may have been submissive. She may cooked his food. She may rubbed his back, cleaned his ass, did all type of shit he wanted her to do. But she was going to be a woman because it's in her nature. Don't matter what ethnicity they are, brother. It's in their nature. If they want to seek extra dudes, if they want to see extra dicks, if they want to seek different guys, they want to friend zone guys and put several guys in their friend zone, ain't nothing you can do about it but cut her the fuck off. You don't be the one that's doing that sucker shit like the rest of them. And that's what makes you stand out a little bit more. Yeah. He didn't know that. Called his Puerto Rican queen. Latino queen. Doing her thing. Shot her. Turned the gun on himself. Killed himself and thought he killed her. She's up and going. Fucking with somebody else. You know, going overboard with the overspending, the overfinancing, the over marriages. You know, spending all that money on marriages and shit. $40,000, $50,000. Going in debt. Dealing with these chicks, man. These different exotic type chicks. White, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they may be a little bit more submissive. They may, cooperate a little bit more. I give them that. But they all the same, bro. Their nature's all the same. Their nature's all the same. You that nice guy. You done everything for this woman. You gave her the world. You continue giving her the world. The next motherfucker ain't got to do that. All you got to do is give her the pipe. And she gonna get the world from him. He's gonna get the world from her. Because she digging him. That goes with every race of women. Not just a sister. That goes with every race of woman. You can have your down-ass loyal woman next to you. You know she's loyal. She's popping these babies out like it ain't shit. She's holding down a household like it ain't shit. You busting your ass. You bringing in the bag. You seeing your investment. dealing with this woman. All she got to do is just hit the button and hit a swipe. It's going to be somebody that she like. Ooh, damn, he fine. Send him a heart. Send him a like. Go up on his DM. Go up on his shit. Comment. Send him a DM. He going to wait a few days because he got so many other bitches doing it. Then he going to get back at her. Now he's conversating with your woman. Free time. You always at work. She's at home. Free time. You got your Latino, Puerto Rican, Spanish mommy. What Jap calls the spicies. You got you one. You got you a spicy, huh? Hold down the household. She got likes and needs too, player. She got wants and needs too, player. She got desires, player. You may not be that one at that time that can give her those desires, those needs, those wants. And she's got her likes up. She's feeling that. She's going to slide dude right in that motherfucking house. Suck him off, bang him off, let him get everything. While them kids in the next room doing their thing. They somewhere in the back room banging it, getting it in. He's sliding back out. He's that maintenance man. He's that plumber. He in and out that motherfucker. Every other day, every week. Whenever she feeling that itch, she needed scratched. While you at work breaking your motherfucking back, bringing home the bacon. And she tearing a hole in your ass. Oh yeah. You barely getting the loving. You barely getting the sex. That go on with other races too. Oh yeah. All they gotta do is find someone that they like. It doesn't matter what race they are. You can jump to whoever. You can jump to the motherfucking alien on a UFO. Nigga, 17 million miles from this motherfucker. Out of the galaxy. That motherfucking alien like the next alien. She gonna test that. You can't stop their likes. You can't stop their wants. You can't stop their needs. That's one thing a lot of men don't understand. That comes along with relationships. That come along with marriages. You got to deal with that shit. And you jumping over to the next race thinking that everything is fine and gravy because she's a little submissive. She's a little cuter. Skin is different. Hair alone. She talk with a feminine voice. She's very feminine. Does it mean that she don't like other guys, man, that she see and she won't give them a try? She won't give them a test. Women are weak in that way. They're very weak in that way. If they see a guy, look at your woman now, nigga. You better look at your woman. You better take a good look at your woman, pimp. Trust and believe. She got a shitload of dudes in her phone that she like. She would love to sleep with them. She'll love to lay down with them. And some of them want to fuck her. Some of them don't. Some of them don't. Some of them do. All it takes is that right time and it's a wrap. You gave up on them sisters though. You did that. You jumped over here and found out that they all the same. You lose them how you meet them, player. That's going to be another video too. You definitely lose them how you meet them. She all in that picture. She showing that ass. Shit, she bad as a motherfucker. She thick as a dog. You checking her out. You know? She sending you DMs. She's getting at you. You like, damn, I got me one. Look how you met her. That's how you going to lose her. Trust me, man. So, fellas, don't think that when you're dealing with a different race of woman, different ethnicity, that everything's going to be peaches and cream. Don't think that at all when it comes to the sex part. Don't think that when it comes to the loyalty part, when it comes to the commitment part. Now, submission and being cooperating and do everything, that's different. That's a little different. I can give them that. But when it comes to the loyalty and the sex, they like who they like. They want to bang who they want to bang. And ain't shit you can do about it. Like this shit. Share this shit. Holla.